Healing is a journey, but today I am hopeful. I am strong. I know I've made the right decision in getting my family out of an abusive situation. I'm empowered again. My name is Ashley. I am a local dentist. I'm a mother of 2 children. I've got a 2-year-old little girl and a 4-year-old little boy. I first got to the Valley in August of 2020. My family had been here, so I wanted to raise my children around grandparents, aunts, uncles. Before that, I'd been in Virginia, Florida, Connecticut. All of that was related to getting my dental career, and also I was married to a man that was in the military, and so we had frequent military moves. At the beginning of my relationship with my ex-husband, everything seemed like it was going to be a happily ever after. Nobody gets into a marriage thinking it's going to be anything else. For me, it started on a great note, and slowly things started creeping into the relationship that were very concerning. Outbursts of anger, silent treatments, throwing of things, being called names, and they weren't very frequent at first. They'd always be followed by profuse apologies. They would be accompanied by promises of change, and I believed him. And slowly over time, those became more and more frequent, more escalated, more severe. I remember one time I had just asked him to move his laundry from the dryer upstairs because I needed to do the children's nap mats for school and get those done. After almost a week, I finally just moved them myself to his room. And I was screamed at in front of my children for how dare I have touched his things. I was told that I had completely gone past where I was allowed to for him. I was called horrible names like trash, scum, garbage. He took all of his clothing and threw them over the banister and told me I could just look at them until he was ready to move them because those were his belongings and I was not to touch them. I begged him to stop, and even my little boy looked at the clothes on the floor and said, "Mommy, oh no, uh-oh, uh-oh." He was only 2.5, I think, at the time. I really believed, even though I knew that this was not a healthy relationship for me, I really believed that I was staying in it for the sake of my children. I didn't want them to feel like they were coming from a broken home. I didn't want that for them. I really hoped that their dad would turn around and he would go with those promises to get help, to be better for them, to be better for the family. So I endured the abuse, the belittling comments, the insults, the control, the manipulation, because I thought it was what was going to be best for them in the long run. At some point, it changed where the abuse started happening in front of them. And at that point, I realized it was worse for them to be from this sort of a family. This is not the example I wanted for them on what is normal in a relationship. And so I made the choice to get us out so that we would be in a safe home and safe environment.